Thank you very much for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Y'all, the phone numbers are in the description. You know what to do with them. Please subscribe to my channel. I make these videos every morning at 6 a.m. Please come back every morning for the stimulus package and stimulus check updates. Y'all, the $2,000 plus stimulus check, I feel even more optimistic now that we will get it. It's going to happen. Y'all, it's starting to look like the MTV death match. You remember those? I wish they still had them. I would like to see Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump in a death match on MTV. That would be awesome. Y'all, Mitch McConnell is wanting $1.3 trillion. Donald Trump is wanting $2 trillion. Let's just see who wins. Y'all, I'm sorry I could not finish yesterday's video when I started talking about the military. I just feel real strong about that, and my emotions got the best of me. I'm sorry I could not finish that. President Trump has confirmed again that we will be getting another stimulus check. He said that him and the Congress are working on it now, and the numbers will be significant better than the other people wants. He also went on to say that if the bill does not have payroll tax cuts, he will veto the bill. So payroll tax cuts will be in this bill. It will happen. But remember that payroll tax goes to fund Social Security Disability, and SSI, and other needed programs. So when you cut that money, where is it going to come from? Mark Short said that by August the 7th, the bill should be on the president's desk waiting for his signature. And it does look like people that's making over $40,000 a year will not be getting a stimulus check. Right now we have more people testing positive for COVID, but yet we're not under a lockdown. Remember, before we was under complete lockdown and it wasn't as many people testing positive. So that tells me if we don't need to lock down now, we probably didn't need to lock down then. Therefore, people that lost their jobs, their homes, their lives, everything they have, it's the government's fault for overreacting. The government owes it to the people to take care of them until this is all over. Send monthly stimulus checks. Trump also said that the states that don't reopen their schools, he would cut off federal funding to that state. Y'all, two can play that game. If he wants to cut off federal funding to them states needs to cut off tax money going back to the federal government and just hold on to their tax money and use it in their states. I want schools to reopen too. But are we doing it too fast? Are the kids really safe? Are the teachers really safe? Will the kids bring COVID home to the older people like their parents and their grandparents? We need them answers first. Now, if they do reopen the schools, they need to be prepared to close them down fast when they see the numbers starts ticking up, if they start ticking up. But if they leave education online, which is a very flawed system, they need to make it mandatory so every kid gets an education. I know of 3 kids that don't get an education right now because their parents don't make them go online and do it. It's mandatory that they go to school. Well, it should be also mandatory that they do the online education. I think everybody knows here that I had always been for Donald Trump. Here lately, I'm beginning to wonder. I mean, I try to keep it cut down the middle, but do I still go with Donald Trump or do I go with Joe Biden? That's a hard question. We know Donald Trump, what he's done. We know what he can do if he drains that swamp. Joe Biden, he won't be the president. His vice president will be the president, and we don't know who that person is. So where do my vote go? Only time will tell. Steve Mnuchin said that as soon as they come back from recess, him and Mitch McConnell will get to work on the stimulus package, and it will be passed by July 31st. And the package will be supported by both parties, and it will have a stimulus check in it. Okay, PPP money. PPP money. Y'all know my feelings on religion. Without Jesus Christ, I would not be here right now because I had stage 4 throat cancer and I was days from death. They already talked about bringing hospice in because they didn't think I'd make it. That laid aside, this is not about religion. This is about PPP money. Did you know $7.3 billion went to big mega churches and they don't even pay taxes? So that's our tax money going to support these big mega churches when they don't pay taxes in the first place. It's just something to think about. I think if they get the PPP money, they should be made pay taxes. Y'all, again, the thing with Donald Trump and Joe Biden, when we vote Joe Biden in office, we know his mental capacity. He will not be the president. Whoever is his running mate will be the president. We don't know who that person is. Is it going to be that lady that wears a towel on her head that's not even American? I don't know if I want that or not. We all need to really think about the presidency when we go to the polls. Right now, Donald Trump's mouth scares me. He don't have a filter on his mouth. I like the fact that he's got a backbone, but I don't like the fact that he don't choose his words better. I said from the get-go, I've always been for Donald Trump, but I've always said that his mouth is going to get us in trouble, and I still feel that way. But from the two candidates that's running right now, Donald Trump looks like he's the best bet. I don't think Donald Trump is a bad person at all. I think people in the Congress and the Senate is bad to team up with him. They're not working together. If he's going to be in office, he needs to rally them behind him. And he needs to quit all of this fighting with the media, even though it's deserved. They deserve everything that Donald Trump gives them. He needs to watch his mouth. Y'all, only time will tell where all this is going. We don't know. We're just going to have to put it in God's hands and let him handle it, let him sort it out. I think we're going to come out smelling like a rose. And the $2,000 plus stimulus check, I would say 99% is a done deal. It's going to happen. Now, who's going to get it? That's the next question. If you make over $40,000, it looks like you're not going to get it. Or at least that's what they're wanting anyway. We're going to just have to see how it plays out. And again, y'all, I'm sorry about yesterday's video. My emotions got the best of me. I was not able to finish that video. What can I say? I love you all. Please come back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Every day I have these videos. And please subscribe to my channel. And just know I love you all. And we will get through this thing. Ciao.